Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I had to take a break. I went out to do some Walmart Spark today and it wasn't hitting on nothing, so I had to come back home, do a little bit of housework. So I don't know if it's true or not, but I just want to talk to y'all about it. Trash bags ain't worth 2 cents. You know I made that video about Walmart and everything. Well, it seems like it seems like today the orders was horrible. Like, I don't know why that's like that. It seemed like today the orders was horrible. Like, I couldn't get anything worth anything. And then the only thing that kept coming through was like the Sam's Club order. You know how that go. If you do one more Spark. Oh, I don't like these trash bags. I cannot keep getting them generic trash bags. But anyway, so I was just trying to meet my goal. You know, I got a late start, and it's like, say no internet. It's like when you don't get a good start with Walmart Spark, like your whole day can be kind of crazy. So I just decided to come back home, get me a little bit of food to eat, and then try to go back out a little later on today, probably about, I don't know, a little later. But I'm going to have the app on. I got my phone charging right now, because when you got a whole bunch of apps running at the same time, it just really run your battery life down on your phone. So I'm just trying to let my phone charge up really good, because when I do go back out this evening, because I know it's going to be a lot of shopping orders, I want my phone to be fully charged so I can take those shopping orders and stuff. So yeah, I need to wash that trash can out. That's what I need to do. But yeah, so I was, like I said, I was going to make that video about Walmart Spark and what I saw. But it's like, I don't know. Everybody's standing around. I can't say because I said what I said, somehow they found my account. You know, you could always have a conspiracy theory and think, you know, what you want to think. This might be the way. That's the way. But it may not even have anything to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I'm just wishing that it was a whole lot busier. You know, I know the summer months can be slow, but you know, this is the best time to try to make some extra income. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, Darshan. How you doing today? Yeah, just talking about Walmart Spark. I went out this morning to do some Walmart Sparking. It was so slow. It was so slow, y'all. And I hope y'all can hear me and see me, because my internet keep jumping in and out. So, but hey, Darshan, hope you're having a fantastic day. Thank you for joining the live. Like I said, I'm just talking about Walmart Spark and how slow it is, and I just decided to come back home and just wait, you know, let my phone charge up and just see, because I was able to get one order. It was a curbside. I was able to get that one, and then I had took a Sam's Club, and it was like, it went from $34 all the way down to $17. $34, y'all, to $17. I was like, oh heck no, we're not playing these games today. So I gave it back, and you know I don't like to cancel orders, because they'll penalize you if you cancel orders. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but like I said, I drove back by my Walmart. Hey everybody, don't forget to give me some thumbs up, some likes. I appreciate it. I had drove back by my Walmart to see, was this people still standing around. Yeah, people are still standing around, so it ain't just me making that post or that video. I know someone said they would like for me to make a video talking about what I witnessed on, but I do that in the membership. I make that a membership video, like for real. Like that's something that I would love to hear what you all had to say. So I do have a membership program now, not program, but feature on my YouTube, that all the videos that I want to talk about that I feel like I can safely share my thoughts and opinions on will be on the memberships channel. So that will be coming out soon, about the Walmart part of everything. So, but that's just what I'm talking about today. Washing a little bit of dishes and thinking about going back out. I got to go back out today, because there's things I got to do, and I need to make some money in the meantime, between times. You know what I'm saying? All those collard greens got wasted, Michelle.
What?
Yeah, like all those greens got wasted. We got to fix that some kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to fix that though. Yeah, but I'm just cleaning up, y'all. Right now, that's all I'm doing. Just cleaning my stove off and stuff like that. Oh yeah, sorry about that, y'all. Sorry. Hey, Chicago Life. I missed your live this morning. I was in the bed and I wasn't looking too appropriate to be on camera. But thank you for joining my live. I appreciate you. I got your notification, and when I got dressed for the day, I went back on TikTok and oh thank you. I went back on TikTok to see were you still live? And I didn't see you. I ain't see you live, so I figured you went back to work or you jumped off. Are you working today? You rock. Thank you, Dawson. You so sweet. I appreciate you. Um, Chicago, do you? I'm at work now. Oh, you at work now? Okay, that's what's up. I always got to work. I always gotta make that money. Make that money while you're at work. I'm telling you, for real. Push some videos out the best you can. Getting paid twice, right? Cause these jobs, I tell you, they let you go in a minute. I had a job before I started becoming a notary. And I had some issues at the job, and we can see you. Oh, thank you so very much. I'm glad because my internet kept saying no internet connection. But thank you, Dawson, for that. I appreciate that because sometimes I don't be knowing till after I done made a video and ain't nothing come through. But yeah, so I had some issues. I was telling my supervisor that I was getting like kind of like bullied. Like I know you could say, well, how can a grown person get bullied? I was being overly intimidated by a staff worker. And we had problems, but it was like the way what I did, it was no way to avoid them in a way. And yeah, you could stand up and talk your spiel, but if you got a force like to work with that person, it's kind of hard. And I kept putting in transfers, and I never could get transferred from that. So don't let them do that. I know. So I ended up just having to walk away. One day, they mouthed off at me in a very disrespectful way, and I said I can't take it no more. And I walked off. I gave them my badge, and I walked off. It messed me up in the long run because I no longer can apply for that employer. They got me like abandonment or something of the job. Like, yeah, my supervisor really did me dirty. I didn't know my supervisor didn't like me. So it might make sense why I could never get transferred. A lot of things after the fact at jobs, not to say that's your situation in Chicago life, but or anybody that's watching, you just never know, who like you, who don't really like you, who waiting for your downfall at your job. So yeah, that's what happened to me. But I was doing Walmart Swatch and I was telling them that the orders was so slow and slim. I wouldn't have told them off. I don't know if I told her off. I think like, okay, let me tell you this story right quick. And I might share this on TikTok. I don't know. So I was a healthcare tech, right? And it's like a CNA, certified nurse assistant. So you work alongside the nurse and the RN, and the RN works inside the doctor. But sometimes the certified nurse assistant works alongside of the doctor. So we both are responsible for patient care. So this particular nurse had the attitude as if she didn't have to really do so much patient care. So one time we had a patient who was very confused. I think they had like a urinary tract infection. I'm not quite sure. This has been many, many moons years, over 7 years ago. So that's how long it is. It happened, and the person asked to use the bathroom. So I wasn't in there. I was the CNA assigned to that room, but I wasn't in there at the time. So the RN, this particular RN that I had issues with, put the person on the bedside commode, and they had they defecated. So when I went back in the room, I could smell it. You can smell something like that, right? So she felt like it was okay to put the person on the bedside commode and let them do number two and just leave the bedside commode for me to do. So when I said, okay, they defecate? Did they do this? And they're like, yeah, you can clean that. You clean that. And she said it real nasty. Now she's always said things real nasty to me, and to other people too. But that particular day, I just couldn't take it no more. That's just one story. That's just one story of many stories of how she used to. Are you having a good day? I am having a good day. Thank you so very much, Dawson. I am having a good day. But I'm just talking about the situation when I worked at that particular job, what made me walk off. That's why I am self employed. Um, and doing gig work and running my notary business, and making income the best way I can make income. Like days like this, Walmart Spark is slow. It's not as busy. I'm not bringing as much money as I normally would had I had started earlier. Now, had I started earlier, I would have made, what I wanted to make by now, and I could be at home. But I reversed. I had other things I had to do this morning, so it is what it is. I'm sorry to be swinging the chair, but so that's where I'm at right now with that. So yeah, so if you are thinking about doing gig work, just know if you have a job, just stack your paper, try to figure out an exit plan. Because I had money in my 401k. That's how I was able to start my eBay business. I pulled money from my 401k, and started my eBay business. And I did my eBay business for several years. I did really well on eBay because the COVID was happening, the pandemic, because a lot of stores in different cities and towns all over the United States was closed. So what might have been available for me to source in my area might not have been available, in California, Texas, because I'm in North Carolina or Virginia. So I was able to get those items and then put them on my eBay store, and people was able to shop for me. So I really did good. It was really good time for a lot of people, and vice versa. So in Amazon, I did Amazon books. I still have Amazon account on. I still have an Amazon book sellers account, and I still have an eBay sellers account. But that's not what y'all want to hear about. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So if you're thinking about doing Walmart Spark, then just know you're gonna have slow moments like today, like I'm having right now. So yeah, so I'm about to get off of here. Like I said, I finished doing what I do, go do, let my phone charge. Just gonna chill out for a little bit. I know when I do turn my app back on a little later on today, it's gonna be booming, and I need to stay on my little energy because it's warm outside. It's extremely warm in North Carolina. So thank you all for tapping in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Like I said, I will be making that video on my members channel about what I witnessed as the Walmart Spark people stealing items and getting over on the system. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so very much.